Hello folks, welcome to this video. So today we'll have a breakdown for our recent trades on the 12th of January. Our first trade was a short position from here, and then our long position was from here. So try to open trading view the gold if you have the 10 seconds time frame, and before you watch the rest of the video, try to understand why we have these executions right here. So let's start with the first one. Was studying the gold chart from these highs right here, trying to find basically right here continuation model, but we didn't find any continuation model. There is no geometric structure for a Y model. So that's why we have started later our analysis from these lows right here, trying to catch a reversal model. The first model that we can recognize right here is this one right here. So this is our fractal. Obviously, we cannot scale it to the upside directly. We need to scale it out of the range. So this is the fractal right here. We'll take the copy and we'll scale it in this way out of the range, and base it on this, what we can understand that from this level we'll have a reversal and our take a profit will be right here. So this was the first confirmation. Always try to look for more than one confirmation if you want to have good execution with zero drawdown. So this was our first fractal, and it confirms that the price will go down from this level and our take a profit will be right here. Next, after a few minutes, we are on the 10 seconds, so after a few minutes the price has repeated the same model in a different structure. So of course this is an L in two directions, and right here the price has repeated another time an L in two direction model. So the same way we'll scale it out of the range. This is the model, and we need to scale it based on the reference points, and based on this it confirms the same thing that we'll have right here, reversal, and also the same take a profit right here. Now after we had the execution of the short position right here and the price hits the take a profit, of course this is L in two direction and the Y model on the same time, and for those who understand how the models work, it's very obvious why it's an L in two direction and the Y model on the same time. So based on this copy right here and right here, we'll expect a long position, a continuation to the upside. Okay, it's very obvious. We have this curve which is the same curve right here, and then this downtrend which is the same downtrend right here, and then we'll have the reversal right here to target this high. And always I insist that you should find different conformations for a better execution. So right here there was a scaled fractal at the end of this wave. We can see right here we have lower highs, we have a good self-similarity which is the same way right here, and then we have the rest of the wave right here. So this was our confirmation for also the reversal, because the existence of the scaled always means that we'll have a reversal of the trend. We were on a downtrend, so we'll have later an uptrend. So this was basically the models that we have traded yesterday. Of course, this is L in two direction, this is L in two direction and the Y model. And then we had a scaled range analysis model right here on the 10 seconds. So the fractals are everywhere. You need just to understand how you can locate them. And now I will let you with another video because we have executed later a short position from here. And we have targeted this level right here. So this was a live trade execution with one of the students. So I will let you with the video. Have a great day. You see, for example, the self-similarity map right here is a little bit complicated because we got this, but we don't know Someone else can maybe consider it as this one and just take the short right here. But the price keep going up. So this is not enough alone, okay? We need another confirmation for this.
Hmm. So this self-similarity map, is it a model?
No, it's not. We cannot scale it and expect to have an entry, okay? It's impossible to scale the self-similarity map and use it for the entry, for example. We didn't see the self-similarity map together.
Oh no, we didn't see.
Yeah, we'll see it today. It's the equal low today. Okay.
I
Okay,
keep
let's start with the model and we'll cover it today.
okay.
Okay. What is this model?
So I think they both 50-50, L in
Yes.
one direction.
So
L1.
this is L in one direction exactly. We can use the fibs to scale it, or we can directly scale it on the chart, okay? Let me just take a good copy. So from here to here. Then how we'll scale it? We'll
Yeah.
project this retracement on this one.
Mm. Yes. Yes.
So based on this one, we have a short position from here, okay? To target this level. And this also confirms the self-similarity map. So this retracement becomes this one, and this retracement becomes this one, and we got this W. We got this W. Is it clear?
Hmm. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, because our problem at the beginning when we had the self-similarity map, we didn't know. Maybe, let's say we don't have that in one direction, okay? Or we didn't look for another confirmation. So for someone else, right here, he will take a short position. He will take short position. Why? Because he will think that this movement is the same thing right here.
Yes.
And at the end, he will get stopped out. That's why it's always mandatory to look for another confirmation with the self-similarity map. Sometimes it can be too obvious, and we'll explain it later. It will be too obvious with the self-similarity map. But when we have this much of the retracements right here, we'll not be sure what we'll do exactly. So we need always, and even if it's clear, we need always another confirmation.